today I want to do something that I'm going to be calling a workshop. And basically it's stuff that you can start using right away. So a question that you might have is, do I have enough time to devote to fitness so that it won't be a waste of my time? If I can't spend an hour a day on this, will it just be a waste of time, and should I wait until I have more time? And I want to answer that for you with the example that for the first 2 years of doing this, I spent only 8 minutes a day working out. My exercise routine was 8 minutes a day, every day, and a very minimally restrictive diet. I was able to eat fast food every day, for example. So I'm going to show you how every couple of weeks I'm modifying that workout and diet so that it gradually becomes more effective, and that I get noticeably closer to my ideal physique every week, which is really gratifying. It's really a good thing to see. So there's a set of principles that I follow, and there's some websites and creators that I follow that can help you achieve the same thing, because those are the ones that I use to design my program. So, and incidentally, if you want me to personally create a custom plan designed specifically to fit your exact circumstances that I'll make just for you, comment below or DM me. My favorite type of customers that I help are busy professionals or content creators who have almost no free time between work and family and everything else they do. And I'll build you a program that you'll barely notice. And another thing, it'll be something you look forward to. That's part of the idea. It'll be the best part of your day. So there's a few principles that I follow, and there's some secret resources that I use to make this all work. And I'm going to list a bunch of them here. So the first principle that I want to go over is traction. And this makes the whole thing work. It's something that is I've called different things over the years in the past, and traction is maybe less cool than some of the names that I've used, but it's more accurate. And here's the idea. So if you go from not working out at all to doing 100 push-ups on your first day, most of those push-ups are wasted. They're not beneficial. They don't do anything for you. And that's something most people don't think about. Your body's not prepped to be able to process that much work in a way that creates recovery, creates building more muscle. If you do 100 push-ups on your first day, you're creating way more breakdown of muscle tissue than your body is prepared to recover from, to repair. So, and not to mention the whole risk of injury and soreness and the sheer amount of suck that you have to embrace just to do that, and how it affects your willingness to do it again the next day. These are all parts of the idea of traction. So now instead, traction focuses on actually looking at what your body can use. So how much exercise will trigger the chemical processes that create benefits without overwhelming the system? And part of what we're considering overwhelming the system is your motivation as well. So we're not just thinking about chemically or physiologically how much can your body withstand. We're thinking about how much exercise will make it enjoyable enough that you'll want to do it again, not just tomorrow, but every day for the foreseeable future. So that's something I don't see anybody else talking about. But I think it's the primary consideration, really, because it's the numbers for fitness are atrocious. It's something like 3% of people who finish fitness programs and then are still fit a year later. So I think that we have to give a lot of consideration to this idea. So the idea behind traction is that makes this possible is this idea of always do less than what you want to do. Not less than you can do, but less than you want to do. And so that way, you're always motivated. That way, the motivation builds over time. And it means a year from now, you not only will still be doing your workout every day, but you'll be wanting to do more every day, right? So you'll do less than you want to every single day. So you'll look forward to it. You'll look forward to what you want to do tomorrow. And that means that when you take that into consideration, you design your program in a very different way than everybody else is designing their program. So anyways, comment below if you want me to come up with a custom traction plan that works just for you. All right, so I've beaten the idea of traction to death enough. All right, so here's more of the resources. Okay, so here's some of the books that I've relied upon. These are 3 of the main ones. This is The 4-Hour Body by Tim Ferriss. The New High Intensity Training by Ellington Darden, PhD. And Huge in a Hurry by Chad Waterbury. Another resource that I use is this website, tnation.com, testosteronation.com. They've changed the website, especially for mobile recently, and it's kind of hard to navigate, so I'll show you what I do. So if you go to the menu up here, go to Archive, and then you have a bunch of options here, and I go into authors. So like the one guy that I just showed you, Chad Waterbury. If you pick him, now you'll get a whole bunch of articles by Chad Waterbury. If you're looking for a particular type of exercise, so calves, let's say you want to find out how to build your calves, what Chad Waterbury has to say about building your calves, there you go. So, okay, now let's look at some of my favorite YouTube channels. This is Charles Glass. There's his channel. Then there's Thomas DeLauer. Thomas DeLauer, he's good for a lot of supplements and the physiology behind muscle building and dieting. And then this guy, I just found this guy, Sober Fitness. He does this minimalistic routine that he calls dailies. That fits in with my stuff really well. And then Ben Bickman. Ben Bickman is I think he's an endocrinologist. He's a doctor, and he talks about the endocrinology, the physiological, chemical basis of dieting and muscle building, that kind of stuff, health in general. All those guys are really good resources to look into. So that's a bunch of the basics and a bunch of the resources that I use. So I'll go over the process of how I make these kinds of changes. So basically I notice something I want to change or do better, for example, my calves. I find somebody who has a solution through the process we just went through. I look on T-Nation, I look on YouTube, and then I look in those books. Chad Waterbury has an article. It says the calves grow with explosive contractions, and now I incorporate this into my routine, and I do that by every 4th day is my weight training day, so I make a note in my weight training log that when I do calf extensions, to do them with explosive contractions, and I make note of any other details that Chad Waterbury put into his article. So if you want me to do the same thing for you, again, let me know in the comments, and I'll send you a custom program after you answer a few questions. That's all I got for you guys today. See you tomorrow.